I still remember the smell of salt in the Bali air when I caught them. He said he needed some air. I followed. Quiet steps, a calm shadow. That's when I saw it. A chapel, its wooden doors half open. Inside, my sister stood in a white dress. She wasn't smiling. She was glowing. Her hand was wrapped around his, my husband. "Does she know?" he whispered, the cowardice in his voice so familiar, so sickening. "Relax," she said. "She's too naive." His mother chuckled, low and cold. "She won't suspect a thing." I didn't cry. I didn't gasp. I turned, calmly. By the time they got back to the villa, I had already canceled the trip. Flights, hotels, even their return tickets. A family stranded on an island, not knowing the walls were already closing in. That was the moment they lost. They just didn't know it yet. I met him when I was 24. He was charming in the way dangerous men are. Quiet, deliberate, patient. I thought it was depth. It was calculation. He made promises like silk threads, fragile but convincing. I believed them. I married him. I loved him enough to ignore how his mother never looked me in the eye, how my sister laughed too loudly at his jokes. Looking back, the signs weren't whispers, they were screams. I just trained myself not to hear. It wasn't the chapel that broke me, it was everything before it. The late-night texts he hid under his pillow. The business trips that ended with the smell of perfume I didn't wear. The way my sister avoided my gaze when his name came up. I knew before Bali, but I wanted proof. Now I had it, and proof is leverage. I didn't scream at him, I didn't beg, I didn't ask why. That would have made me weak. Instead, I called my bank. Froze the joint account. Every dollar tied to my name was locked. The credit cards? Canceled. The insurance? Redirected. I contacted the hotel. Canceled their bookings. I called the airline. Their flights vanished from the system. In a foreign country, that kind of control isn't just power. It's survival. He didn't know yet. My sister didn't either. His parents, arrogant as ever, thought they were untouchable. That ignorance was my weapon. Them. He smiled, too confident. My sister's hand brushed his under the table. His father talked about family legacy. His mother smirked like she already owned me. I poured the wine. I laughed when they laughed. And when his hand slipped to check his phone for confirmations, I saw it. The flicker, the confusion, the crack. "No signal?" I asked sweetly. He forced a smile. "Yeah, just bad reception." But I knew the moment he realized something was wrong. By morning, panic had set in. The villa manager knocked, asking for updated booking info. He had none. The airline confirmed no active reservations. The hotel told him the suite had been canceled by me. He stormed into the room, eyes blazing. "What did you do?" I folded my clothes calmly into my suitcase. I took back what was mine. I let them sweat for hours. No flights, no rooms, no money. My sister screamed at the concierge. His mother cursed in the lobby. His father sat red-faced, humiliated. And him? He paced, phone in hand, but no calls went through. Every card declined. Every door shut. When I finally spoke, I made sure they all heard me. "You thought I was naive, that I wouldn't see, that I wouldn't act. But I did." His mother hissed, "You can't do this." I smiled. "Already did." My sister's face drained. "You wouldn't dare?" "Wouldn't I?" I leaned closer. "I left you stranded in paradise with nothing. This is what you gave me. Now it's yours." I handed the villa keys to the manager. "I'm checking out." He grabbed my arm, desperate now. "You can't just leave." I looked him in the eye, steady, sharp. "I already left. You just never noticed. The airport was quiet when I boarded my flight. One ticket, one seat, one future. I didn't look back. Some betrayals cut too deep to forgive. But revenge, done right, isn't about hurting them. It's about reclaiming yourself. And as the plane lifted off, I thought of him, standing barefoot in that chapel, clutching my sister's hand, whispering about how naive I was. Naive? No. Patient. Dangerously patient. He found out too late who took his place, and that truth will haunt him longer than I ever could.